Oh, wow.
Big names, big songs, big guests, big prizes.
Well, it's a big show.
The Big Show.
Put your hands together for the one and only
Glenn, Angel, FD, and Sean.
That's what I'm talking about.
1FM 91.3. Good times, greatest hits.
Good morning, Singapore. Welcome to The Big Show. It is the Friday edition of The Big Show and The Big Show TV, which means we have the one and only, the legend himself, KF Seetoh for Makansutra Friday!
Good morning, all my sinners, diners, and lovers. Well, it seems like it's been only 3 days since I last came on.
Right?
It feels like
Time flies.
Oh my
3
goodness.
days only, man.
How have you been?
How's everybody?
good.
Like that, nah. Just waiting for the good people that runs this country to say all jabbed people can party. Can party. No jab, no party. Got jab, yes, party.
Hey, that's what's happening in the USA.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Some restaurants are already denying people who are unvaccinated
Yeah.
entry.
I think in France
to the
as well,
restaurant.
they're doing it as well.
I'll tell you some interesting news. Facebook and Google have said that if their staff want to go back to work, they have
They
to be
need to be jabbed.
Oh, both shots.
Correct.
But this is in the
Correct.
US. They haven't done it globally, but
Yeah.
in the US, they're going to have to be double jabbed to go back to work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting
Correct,
times.
Nice.
This is becoming a very sensitive issue, no?
Yeah,
Yes.
It is, yeah.
It is.
Some folks there, they went to threaten some of these restaurants that have a mask mandate, giving them threats and damaging their restaurants and all that. But Singapore being Singapore, it ain't gonna happen here, man.
True.
People inside who are masked up and jabbed will be doing that. What do you call it when you put your hand under your armpit and you go quack quack quack? I can't come. You cannot come. You cannot come. I can come.
But I don't think it'll ever get to that stage here in Singapore because we are smaller. I think
Yeah.
like in the States, right? They are so huge, and up till now, I think they don't even have 50%
No,
of
no, no.
the population. And you're talking about hundreds and hundreds of millions. But here in Singapore, I think the moment we hit the 80%, right? I mean,
We'll be
people
alright.
who are unvaccinated for reasons of their own. I don't think we should discriminate against
No.
them, and I
No.
don't think we will as well.
Yeah.
Because
I don't think so.
I think as
Correct.
long as the majority of us are vaccinated, it'll be
It's
fine.
good,
It'll
yeah.
be fine.
Yeah.
Yes. Singapore is the highest percentage of vaccinated people in the world.
Oh, really?
Currently.
Wow. Okay.
Slow and
We
steady,
are-
we're slow and
boy.
steady,
Yeah.
Huh?
We are touching 50% and by end of September, they're going to hit 75, 80%.
Yeah.
So, things going to look good. And I think many parts of the world too. I think States going to hit there. I think UK is already approaching there. And but the thing is, those who are, I just request that those who are not vaccinated, look out for the others, when you're out there.
Yeah.
If you're not looking out for yourself, at least
Yeah.
try to look out for the others. Keep
Yeah.
the others safe. Yeah, if you don't believe in the jabs.
Yeah. True. Good
Yeah,
advice.
and
Good
there's some
advice.
people out there like that.
Hey,
Yeah.
before we go into where you're at, because I'm
I still can't figure
trying
out,
to,
yeah.
to figure
Give
out where
clues.
you're at. Maybe we should get this part over and done with at the start of the show, which is Free for All Friday. Usually at the end we'll
Yeah,
ask
okay.
you which song you would like to vote for. Right? We might as well just ask you right now based on the 4 songs that
Okay.
we
Yes.
put up.
Okay. Let's
So
let's
so
do it.
FDs, put your head on my shoulder.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Mine
No.
is Paul Anka, You're Having My Baby.
Oh yeah.
You're having my baby. Okay.
And mine is Ariana Grande and Lady Gaga's Rain on Me.
Okay.
Okay. Sean.
Mine is Peter Frampton's Baby I Love Your Way.
Oh.
Okay, and mine is
Baby,
Bobby
I-
Brown's Two Can Play That Game.
Wow. Hey, I gotta
Yeah.
give it to Peter
Frampton.
Frampton.
Okay, Sean's got a vote.
Damn.
Hello.
That
Returning
cute
officer, take
little
note.
boy. that cute little boy I grew up listening to who's an ape now.
Yes, yes.
I thought you were talking
Botak
about me,
ape.
kid.
Okay. For those of you who are watching us on the Big Show TV, you can just scroll down a little bit and you can vote. Okay, the options are right there.
Yes.
Right now. Okay, two can play that game. Bobby Brown.
No,
Okay.
Ariana Grande and Lady Gaga.
Y'all
yeah.
forget everything. It's Paul Anka's birthday today. Vote for Paul
Nobody
Anka.
knows
His
who
own
Paul Anka
presents,
is.
lah.
Okay. Relax,
What
everybody.
is a Paul Anka?
Relax. You see how excited we get when it comes to Free Fall Friday, but not more excited than Makansutra
Yes,
Friday.
yes,
that's for
let's
sure.
go. Let's do it. Let's do it.
So where are you
Where
at,
you?
Seetoh?
Okay, I give you some visual clues. Still
Oh,
nice,
on
huh?
our, on our
That
Facebook
skyline.
page, people are guessing Sims
See, yeah?
Drive.
Sims Drive?
Sims Drive.
Hey, how you know?
Not us.
I didn't tell you
Facebook.
beforehand, right?
No,
you
No,
didn't.
OneFM fans.
You checking my phone. One
Yes.
SM, wow, clever lah.
It's our
fans, yeah.
When I show you things like this, I thought people were gonna say this looks like half of Singapore's market. They all look like that. But this is not. This is okay. Let me walk you around. This is
can
see, Sims Vista.
He's at Sims
Market.
Vista,
Sims
folks.
Vista, man.
For those of you,
Sims Vista block 49. You see, I was going to tell everybody the wet markets are still open. Please come and support all these folks down here.
Yeah.
Their business are terribly down. Some even don't even bother to open,
Yeah.
So
Okay.
this is a wet market site.
okay, Seetoh. Let's continue to walk while we play a song for the people who are listening to us exclusively on the radio. 1FM 91.3. Here's Roxette with The Look. All right, we are live on the Big Show TV. Seetoh taking us on a wet market tour right now.
Sims Vista. Okay.
Block 49.
Block 49. Okay.
Wow, they cordoned off the
Yeah,
area.
man.
Yeah.
Correct, man. We need a James Corden here, man.
So then I
do
went
it
to
sure.
one of these hawker centers. They don't have anyone manning the entrances where the safe entry
are.
is. So they depend on citizens to just
Integrity.
check.
No,
check
they
in
are systematically cordoning this off because you got to build up these cordons for 100 over hawker centers, and that takes time.
Right, and the
Yeah,
arrow.
for sure. Yeah.
So,
But they don't have anyone manning the front of the
No.
cordon off area. So they just depend on you to check in and make sure that you check in every time
there
you
there
go
should
to
be
the...
one person
Got it,
at
got it.
the
The
main
one
entrance.
I went
have,
to in
have.
Thompson didn't have.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one have, this
This
one
one
has.
has. Okay.
This one
Wow.
has.
Wow,
See?
table.
Nice. Okay.
You know, body around here.
Entry and exits.
Normally there'll be huge queues at this place.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is Sims Vista Hawker Center Block 49. But that's not where I'm heading
Oh,
to today.
hey!
Hey, surprise! Mr. Gomer Pyle. Surprise! You remember him?
Go
Yes.
Pile.
Love Goma Pile.
Where's my wife? Oh, there she's lining up.
That's the game, no?
Got it.
Find pet.
Find the
Got it.
wife.
Here is, so I have written about this kopitiam before, and I just want to pay more attention to kopitiam because I realize there's so much about hawker center, but not as much is written or spoken about coffee shops.
Yeah.
Here are the facts.
Hey, where is Sims Drive, by the way?
hawker-
It's the Geylang area, is it?
Yeah, near there.
Edge
Near
of
there.
Geylang near Edge
Sims
of
Avenue
Geylang.
there.
There is Pun Huat
Yes.
groceries down here. If you guys
Oh.
buy stuff down here,
Yes.
nearby here, very very local, very very residential. And so the thing back to hawker centers and coffee shops, there are 114 hawker centers in Singapore housing only 6,000 hawker stalls. Now, if you take into account coffee shops and canteens and food courts and all that, there are closer to 20,000 of them.
Oh, okay.
Coffee shops alone number a little over 1,000. There are 1,000 over kopitiam.
Wow.
This time, the original kopitiam, not the food court in Singapore.
Yeah.
So if you see each houses an average of 6 to 10 of them, that's like 10 over 1,000.
Food shop stalls.
Yeah, food shops are way more than the NEA government-run coffee shops. So
Yeah.
I'm here to do more shout-outs for them. I mean, there are hawkers too. They couldn't get a stall in the public hawker centers for whatever reasons, so they set up privately down here. And you look at their prices; they are about the same. as hawker centers. And you and I know coffee shops are way more convenient.
Yeah.
Coffee shops are always downstairs. Hey, let's go downstairs, buy something.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
that famous downstairs. So
Yeah.
this coffee shop is called what?
Sims
Shing-
Avenue Coffee Shop.
Xing Hui.
Xing Hui
Shengli
coffee shop.
Okay.
Yeah, and there are no cordons here. You walk right in and out, man.
Actually, Seetoh, someone was just asking me the other day to ask you, because they feel that if there's anyone who should be owning a coffee shop, it's you. How come
Yeah.
you never invested in a coffee shop? They asked me to ask you.
a lot of work lah.
Because you'll be the
I
ultimate.
love it lah. One of
coffee
my
shop owner.
retirement project is to bring in a few of my favorite hawkers and house them in a coffee shop, and then I'll go there and chak kopi and meet people every day lah.
Oh.
What a way to,
Love
to
that,
go,
man.
right?
Love
Probably
that.
my retirement project.
Normally, the people who run the coffee shop are the people who run the drink stall,
Drink
right?
stall, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So today I'm here for this lah. Look at
Or
that.
the pao,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
What's that? Kong Bak Pao, huh?
Oh man, not just Kong Ba Pao, it's major Kong Ba Pao. Look at that.
Yeah, man. That's why
Oh
it looks.
my
goodness.
The hole is so much
Stop.
bigger, no? The hole
What did
to
you
put
just
the,
say?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
did you just say,
I
Glenn?
said the hole is so much bigger. The hole to put the Kong Bak inside.
I would say the meat is so much more there. You see it from the front.
Wow.
Oh, look at that!
mindset.
Look at that!
Ooh.
Look at that! Oh,
That
yoy,
is
yoy.
crazy.
But is it Kong Bak or not?
It is, of course, a braised fatty pork. So the other is braised fatty pork, and these fellas are very, very popular lah. They sell out. Most of the people buy this, and there's another stall down here. It's not. Oh, I can smell it from here.
Laksa. No, is
Cannot
it
see,
prawn noodles?
No,
No.
the traditional laksa.
Laksa.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
laksa.
I'm not smelling laksa. I'm smelling prawn noodles.
Oh, prawn
It's
noodles.
So good.
Okay, all right.
I'll come back here. in a while.
But back to the Kong Bak Pao, huh?
Yes.
Do you think you can request, right, that they do, instead of the fatty pork, right, lean pork?
Why?
Lean, because there's a
Why?
market for it. You notice, many people now when they buy the Kong Bak Pao, right, when they bring it home, a few members of the family will always take the fat out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they'll take the fat out because they like to eat it a bit leaner.
But isn't
So-
that the part of the fun?
Yeah, it doesn't happen
Well,
in
not
my
for
house.
everyone.
No, yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Right? Not for everyone, right? Some people like Wagyu, some people like tenderloin.
That's true. That's true.
You know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what do you think, Seetoh?
Hang on, I tell my boss what to buy.
Okay.
4 Kong Ba Pao, and you buy about 4 coffee pao.
Coffee?
You heard that?
Coffee pao?
Oh, instead of the Kong Bak, they got maybe coffee rib.
Coffee
inside.
ribs, is it?
Every week when I mention some dish, like nasi rawon and coffee pao, you guys, what? And then I'm wondering which mountain you guys came down from again. Bukit
never-
Timah, I think I came from Bukit Timah.
I've never
highest
had
mountain.
coffee pao before.
No, neither.
Sometimes
It is a-
I'm ashamed to work with these guys who have not tried all
It is
these.
a-
Excuse me.
You haven't tried it either.
Sabo.
That's true as well.
Truly, Singapore dish. I had Malaysian friends coming here.
Oh, really?
You know, I remember a couple of years back before the pandemic, and then on the way back, they were driving back to KL, and I said, "What do you tapao some coffee pao?" The guy stopped. Coffee and pao or coffee pao? I said coffee pao.
So what
Then he
exactly?
bought
What
it.
exactly is it?
It is actually lian rong,
seconds.
your lotus paste, and then the infused coffee flavor into
Oh,
it.
it's got no pork in it.
Oh, I see. I
It's
thought it was
lotus
coffee
It's got
ribs
paste.
or
coffee
whatever.
flavor in there.
It's coffee
Okay, Seetoh, hold on.
Let
We are
me
going back.
see.
We are going
Oh.
back on the radio. Okay, so
Okay.
let's just explain.
coffee pao
where
and
you're at
everything,
and the Kong Bak Pao and the coffee pao.
Yep.
Okay, stand by.
可以
没问题啊。
Go.
问题
The scripts singing about Seetoh and Pat, his lovely wife,
Yes.
who
The
every
superheroes.
Friday, goes out around Singapore, bringing us the most delicious food and food recommendations. So superheroes, KF Seetoh and his lovely wife, Pat, who is on location right now
Somewhere.
at Sims Drive.
She's somewhere in the queue behind.
That's a long queue, man.
Okay, so where are you in Sims Drive?
So this is I'm right at the Sims Vista hawker center, block 49. Sims Vista.
Okay.
And it's all boarded up, necessarily so, because they have to control the flow of people in and out of the hawker center because some fishermen touched some Singapore and then boom, domino effect, the whole of Singapore is getting that fisherman's, I do not know why. I got to ask if somebody can answer me. We are so strict about people flying in. We swap them left, right, center, and then you got to stay at home. They put you up here and there. And then if you come from the causeway, they are so mercurial, right? They even go and jab the drivers of these supply trucks. So well done, right?
Yeah.
How did one fisherman come by a boat and touch one of us?
Well.
What happened?
Well, these things happen.
The fella go and touch each other at the karaoke, not so bad. This Indonesian man touch us and then the whole of Singapore kena. Hey, Day, what happened? What happened? Hello. King lah. So, okay, back to
the coffee shop, Seetoh. The coffee shop that you were at. Yes.
So I'm right beside the Sims Vista Hawker Center, and it's called Sheng Hui Coffee Shop.
Okay.
It's block 49. So just about 50 steps from the hawker center, and I'm here. And my lovely boss has already tapao some Kong Ba Pao. This is the best Kong Ba Pao in a hawker stall, hands down. This one, it is just gorgeous.
We're getting,
and if you guys watch us on the Big Show TV, you'll see how special these Kong Ba Paos are.
We're getting a lot of comments about how good the laksa there is, how good the Kway Chap is, how good the Kong Bak Pao is. It's like a lot of people have been to this coffee shop.
And the coffee pao. Tell us about the coffee pao before we go back on the Big Show TV.
I won't tell you about it. I'll eat the thing later. Then I'll tell you more. The coffee pao.
Always.
So this stall here, they make their own stuff. What am I talking about? Okay, you see? They make their own, so they got a tray down here, and they have their sweatshop here.
The sweatshop.
All right, I tell you what, Seetoh is walking around the coffee shop once again, so let's go back on the Big Show TV while we take a listen to the Backstreet Boys right now. I Want It That Way on the Big Show, 1FM 91.3.
Okay.
So you're
you
at
see all
the
this
sweatshop?
down here, Yeah, I love it. It's hand, it's not factory, and their star product here is a Kong Ba Pao. And hello, and look at these old hawkers. Uncle, ni hao. 广播台 ang mo say hello.
Hello.
看到吗？你好 Hold on, let me reverse the camera. 直播
Hello. 早
OK， 你们有戴 mask 不要紧啊，可以没问题啊 OK So I mean, artisans like this are getting rare. I mean, who will go and study? Uncle say hello again. Who will go and study all this and run a little sweatshop like this just to please local Singaporeans, looking for an affordable breakfast? So these things, it may just look very casual to you. We may not see a lot of these people in about 10 years, 15 years.
Right.
Look at this uncle.
Wow. All made
In
fresh.
15 years, the uncle probably be in a wheelchair, but don't tell him that.
Oh, dear.
It's true, it's true, They're not passing on, they want to pass on. Used to be they don't want to pass on because it's secret. Now they want to pass on, but nobody wants his job.
How long has he been at this, Seetoh? Can you ask him?
等一下我问 Wait, let me flip this around. Uncle 他问你们做这行几年了？几年啊？20多年啊？Oh, he started late lah. He's a late hawker. 20 over years, I think collectively. 你呢？你做包几年了？你做几年了？年轻做到老。年轻做到老啊？什么都不会，只会做包啊。These are the one dish entrepreneurs, so 佩服你们，佩服你们，谢谢你们。我们新加坡美食文化有那个奖是为了你们哈，谢谢你们，谢谢你们。我还加了，卖讲了，OK， 打包了，拜拜，谢谢。Lovely people 啦。
So you just said
So
the reward is based on
it's because of people
them.
like that.
Yes.
Because of people
Yeah.
like that. Oh, I better go and line up here before the queue forms again. Wait, boss. So this is the
Boss
other
is his
shop.
wife, by the way, Pat.
So then, let me show you. So this is quite a famous shop down here. They used to run this tiny little shop next door. And then because I featured them on your show, I also wrote about them.
Oh, wow.
哎，这个是我。你好，那个你好。
哇，那
Sorry, you don't have to serve me 啊。OK。
你不用排队啦。
No, he has
lah,
to
you have
line
to 排队啦。
up. He has to
Has to
line up.
line up. I do not. I just want to make it clear. I don't really like special treatments when I go to hawkers.
Good.
I try to be as low key. I want to eat it like you do, so I can rate it like you do.
Yeah, not special extra sauce.
I
and
don't
stuff,
want to
yeah.
go to a prawn meal, and if you say, how come yours got lobster and abalone?
Plus, you already have the power, right? If they slip or whatever, you just take away 4 chopsticks.
Hey.
Bihun mee soup number 5.
You know, Seetoh, just yesterday.
Number 3.
Seetoh, just yesterday.
Number 4.
He's talking to the fella.
He's talking to Pat.
Talking
Go
to his
ahead,
wife.
go ahead.
Yeah, just yesterday we were talking about this prawn mee soup, right? And I was saying in the old days it was served with a chili powder.
Yes.
Does this one serve with the chili powder or sliced chilies?
You talking about this?
Yes.
Chili
Yeah.
powder, gunpowder. They call it gunpowder.
Gunpowder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gunpowder.
Gunpowder.
It just lifts up. So you look at the operation, it's down pat slick. They got laksa, bihun mee. 你好 soup. 不，我现在要吃的啊，我要过。这是等一下，you say hello to the uncle 啦。
Uncle,
Uncle 广播台，昂妹。你好，广播台。你的孩子呢？你那个帅哥孩子呢？ OK， 还有做哈。 Very good.
帅哥 Angel will like to means handsome boy.
Where's the
Oh,
handsome boy?
Still sleeping apparently.
Oh, okay, yeah, still early,
So he's
it's
on his
okay,
way.
let him sleep,
Young boy. I think he studied culinary somewhere.
Oh,
I spoke
nice.
to him,
Oh.
and he's there. He's here to take over, and these people I really respect. They've
that's
been here
nice.
for like yongs, So they are taking over, and if I better get a chance to say hello, you guys should just say hello because this is the face of the hawker culture tomorrow. If we do enough to sustain and support this world's cheapest heritage food culture in the most developed or richest country in the world.
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
Yeah,
I say
it
it so
is.
many times. I got to
It's so
pinch yourself
ironic,
that
yeah.
it's true.
Yeah.
You got to pinch yourself, So how's my boss? Hang on. So this style of prawn noodle, you can see the store behind, uses a very clear, it's you can see through kind of
Broth.
soup, what I call a see-through lingerie soup.
Hello.
There are those. You had to mention that the hole is very big just now.
Hey.
Seetoh.
What?
Never mind, we're still
I
on
mentioned
Facebook.
it, what?
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but still, how did it go to sheer lingerie? He's relating it.
So that's why you can see through,
yeah,
That's
okay,
why
okay.
he's
So this-
saying.
This
What's wrong with you
style-
guys
This
this
style this style is a very old school pemi. They roast the heads. That's the basic. They have bones, and then they have garlic. Some even add hebi in there, and they boil this thing like forever. Boil until the prawn head says, "I give up. I give everything to you." They release all the flavor into the broth, and it's got a clear soup. Very old school. The newer ones, people roast the heads and then they blend them.
Oh,
Then
right.
they put water and stock in, and they blend. So it's faster, but the soup is dense. It's not a lingerie, it's a jacket.
Because of the blending?
because of the blending,
okay.
you know, all the little bits, they cloud up the soup, which is also good. It's a different technique, it's a newer technique, which, because back in the day, we got blender.
And it's quicker, right? Yeah.
Pound the heads and they boil it. So today we are getting the old school version.
Nice.
So that means this is like the old Hokkien Street Hokkien mee, when Hokkien Street used to have opium dens and all that.
That you were talking about.
That I was talking about. This is the kind of Hokkien prawn mee that he's going to try.
Correct.
Nice.
Back in the day, the only difference is that there's probably 3 or 4 more spoons of MSG in the soup.
Yeah.
Today, much less.
Yeah.
So what? I mean, why did they use so much more MSG back in the day, and then what did they replace that with now for the flavoring? You know, like what's changed?
I think people today, they use meat stock, powdered meat stock. Or there's still some MSG, but way less. I mean, I always say if there's no MSG in the thing, it's not authentic, hello.
You must be thirsty after.
Okay,
it's way less. Yeah.
We are going for a traffic break, and then when we come back, right, we're gonna very specifically. This is for the radio listeners, exclusively for the radio listeners. We'll just explain the difference between this Hokkien mee and other Hokkien mees. So just that one question, and then after that we'll go back on the Big Show TV. So this one you don't have to move around. Just that one specific question. Yeah. Okay. Stand by. Here we go.
1FM 91.3 traffic.
1 or 2 delays across the expressways. We don't see any major problems. The accident seems to have been cleared up, so that's good news for you. Just stay within the speed limit, please. Make sure you have everyone in your car buckled up. Drive safely today.
Good morning, Singapore. We are back on The Big Show and The Big Show TV right here on 1FM 91.3. It's Glenn, Angel, FD, and Sean. And since it's a Friday, we have with us the legend himself, Makansutra's KF Seetoh, who is at Sims Vista right now at a coffee shop called Sheng Hui coffee shop. And you were telling us about this beautiful prawn noodle that you're about to have right now. What's the difference between this prawn noodle, and I'm thinking it's a soup version, right? This prawn noodle and other prawn noodles.
So this prawn noodle in general, I mean, if you grew up eating it, maybe, post-war, 60s, 70s, you realize that the broth is clear.
Yeah.
It's, basically they just buy a load of prawn heads and shells, and then they roast them on a wok. They fry them with bones, pork bones, or garlic, or even a hay beet. And then after they boil them, they simmer them like forever. And then a lot of hawkers, what they do the stock the night before. They boil until it's very high heat. Then they seal the pot and leave all the heat inside, and they leave it in the open. The next day, all the flavor escapes. You boil the prawns until the prawn says, take my soul away. Take my soul, drown me, take my soul away. And then, so that was the good old, that's the old version. The newer versions, they actually roast. I know a lot of hawkers, they roast the heads when it's really nice and fragrant, and with belacan, with prawns, with bones and all that. They blend the prawn heads.
Okay.
And then they lower water into it and turn into another soup. So the flavor is all there. The flavor comes out. But soup is cloudy. It is not like the other one, like a see-through lingerie kind of soup. This is cloudy and thick. Like an army jacket, Like an army jacket, you can't see through one, no. And then, so because for a simple reason, back in the day they don't have blenders, right? Kitchen stalls out in the streets, no blenders. So today they use all these different techniques. But both are equally good.
Okay, I was going to ask if there's a comparison between the flavors for either one.
I mean, if you have a hawker that doesn't do it that well, not patient enough to roast and go and to let the rest overnight, of course you come up with mediocre stuff. Right?
To me, if you're going to do prawn mee soup, you have to have the chili powder as well.
Oh yeah, the gunpowder.
Without the gunpowder.
I don't know about you. Some people say, prawn mee should only have prawn. Hello, mine should have prawn, intestine, should have tail, pigtail, should have gunpowder, you should have pork skin. The works, hello. Time for law.
So this one that you're about to have has the works, is it?
Has the works. You can choose if you just want prawns and all that. And they don't use those huge giant prawns. They use the smaller ones, which and the smaller prawns are tastier.
Yeah.
I tell you what, if you want to see what it looks like, then just stay tuned because Seetoh is about to eat this prawn noodle live on the Big Show TV.
Just one question, Seetoh. You know the Whitley Road prawn noodles across from Novena? How do you rate that?
Across from Novena, Whitley Road.
It used to be under the flyover.
Old Airport. I ate them when I was in when they were under the flyover.
Yeah.
When I was not in CJC. Because so I go and play football in another institute. So anyway, yeah, they were good. The original owners. Today, different.
Different owners.
Lost quite a bit of the mojo, but it's equally good. They have their queue. I think there's another stall near them at Old Airport Road. It's called the Albert Street Prawn Me.
Yeah.
And Whitley Flyover. They both are very good. But and they use big prawns. I'm quite intimidated by prawn noodles with huge prawns,
Yeah. Okay.
It's like, so it's all in the broth. I do not know what you guys think, but hey, any foodie will tell you when it comes to a prawn mee soup, it's the soup
It's
you
the
go
soup.
for first, right?
Yeah.
Always the soup.
Everything else is made by factory and God.
But let's face it, not everyone has sophisticated taste buds.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
True,
So everyone has their favorite.
favorites,
But
yeah.
I'm sure this weekend many people will go down and check out this prawn noodle soup recommended by KF Seetoh at Sims Vista at this coffee shop. I can
Sheng
never
Hui.
remember.
Sheng Hui.
Sheng Hui, that's right.
Hui, not Sheng Xiong, but Sheng Hui. Are we back on? Are we back on air already?
So right now we are going to continue to watch Seetoh on the Big Show TV while we take a listen to Top Loader. This is Dancing in the Moonlight on 1FM 91.3. Good times, greatest hits.
Facebook.
Back on Facebook.
Okay. So, hold on.
Chop. Okay.
This is
more
another
food,
stall
Kway
that
Chap.
your readers recommend, right? It's very
Kway
good.
Chap.
Half a little stall. They used to share this stall with the prawn noodle people who have taken a way bigger stall.
Right.
And then they are very popular here. I don't know why. Today I think it's vegetarian day, so.
Oh, right.
Kway
Okay.
Chap.
Friday. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of our Facebook people have said the Kway Chap here is very good.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
It looks like in some country these are things they throw away, but here it's cuisine. Hello.
Yeah.
Innards.
Hey, what is that? That's so thick. You
大
got
姐
the
大姐
thin-
廣播台 Hello, say hello to her 啦 Hello 英文的他们要介绍我要吃你的我要打包参啦放一点贵全部放里面
Put everything
我要去
in.
后面吃的我要在车里吃的他是付钱的我是吃的
Hey, Seetoh.
放一个全部放里面贵跟什么什么等等啦
Seetoh 跟他
Yes.
跟他讲，这个帅哥会讲华语。
哪一个帅哥
Where?
哪里还
Where?
只有我一个帅哥吗？哪里
Yeah, only got one.
I mean, if you go to this if you go to her and then you look at all these intestines and all that, and then you look at that, and then you go and tell her, 大姐这个洞很大 she slap you.
I was about to ask you. So that's the big intestine right there, lah. Because it was it stood out right amongst the thinner intestines.
I love it, I love it. Last thing you think about is health when you eat such thing. You don't think about health, you think about life, correct or not?
But you know what my
Life
mom,
is good.
always the question that she always asks when she eats Kway Chap or when she chooses a stall to eat from, right? Is if they clean the intestines properly. Is that a fair question, Seetoh?
Yes. 全部都放 Yes, it's a fair question to ask if these things are cleaned properly. Now, if you look at the small intestines, I mean, when you buy it from the suppliers and all that, it comes from factories, whatever. You can see stuff inside, right? And you know what those things are, right?
Yeah.
People, it's 繁穷, people actually love it, back in the day. I mean, some old folks, they actually look for intestines with things that I've eaten it before.
Okay.
I mean, don't ask me for details, but I ain't complaining. I've experienced it. It's very nice, I tell you. Today, all the intestines comes kosong already.
Okay.
I still get some flavor from the stuff in the intestines. So in the past, I used to have like intestines with congee, right? And you can actually it's almost like fish roll like inside.
That's all.
Right?
That's all the stuff that the animal ate.
Precisely.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I brought the late Mr. Johnny Apple. He is editor emeritus of New York Times many years ago to go eat Kway Chap at Tiong Bahru, and then they served him this, and he's like this guy is so experienced. He's interviewed every president since Lyndon Johnson.
Oh, wow.
He was eating there with a notebook beside the Kway Chap, like a little rookie reporter. Everything he write down everything, and then the sauce that dripped onto his notebook, he arrowed the sauce and said, "This is the Kway Chap." Like a little boy. And then he ate the thing. I said, "You don't ask questions, Johnny. You just eat and then you reflect later." He took one bite. He said, "This is small intestines." I said, "Yeah." Then he took one bite. Then he says, "There are things inside." I said, "Yeah." He did. He called his wife who was resting at a hotel and said, Hey dear, I just ate the small intestines and with stuff in there. You know what the stuff in there is? And then he goes, beep. Yeah, that's what I just ate.
So cute. Oh my goodness.
I love that, man. I love him. His article set the Singapore food culture ablaze in 2002 or 2003. He gave a 3-page expose on our food culture, and then people like Bourdain started noticing. Oh wow, and then the whole world came. So we got to thank not just Bourdain but Johnny Apple. Remember him, Johnny Apple.
Wow,
Johnny
nice.
Apple.
Okay, boss, let's go and eat already. Just carry the stuff.
Yes, we want to see. We want to
this
see
food you bought.
We want to see the
So,
kong bak pao. We want to see the.
I want to see the coffee pao.
That's my car.
As he said, it's like
Where's
lian
your
rong lah.
wife?
So it's like
Yeah,
tau
he's
sha
still finding his, like,
pao.
tau
You know,
sha
it's
pao.
the light lian
Yeah.
rong, but infused with
So it's
coffee.
no meat then, right?
No
It's
meat.
not say a lotus.
But I'm thinking, right, could work, right? Like
Yes.
It could
coffee
work.
ribs.
Yeah, it could work.
Just take it off the
coffee ribs
bone
off
and
the
then
bone would work. Absolutely.
He
It's
lost
not
his
new
wife.
lah. Coffee
Who
pao
lost-
is not new lah. My boss behind me lah.
Oh,
There
there,
she
there
is.
you
Can
found
see
it.
lah, there?
Yes, can
Are you
see.
setting up your car picnic?
Yeah, I'm going to my private dining table again. Walking through the
there's no
love it.
choice, right? It's
I
the
love
only
it.
way.
Yeah.
drive-in. This is a drive-in table.
Drive-in
diner.
tables, yeah.
Drive-in diner. So coffee pao is, I understand, from Singapore lah. You can't really find a lot of this in Malaysia. So although once upon a time I thought it was from Malaysia, because a lot of these cooks and chefs who make this kind of pao are Malaysians.
I've never heard of it. Coffee pao.
Here's my theory about how coffee pao came about. They were actually making lian rong pao, and then the chef came in the morning at 2-3 a.m. in the morning, sleepy because he had a late night. He went karaoke the night before, and then he had to have a cup of kopi kao. Kopi o cow, so he put it down there, and then while he was making his lian rong pao, his coffee spilled into the lian rong. So he looked around.
I knew that was
He
coming.
looked around, nobody looking. Suddenly he woke up, he started blending in there, and then next morning people ate. Hey, some more lighter. What's that? Oh, kopi pao. Kopi 跟 pao 不是 kopi pao, and then there you have it. The rest is makan.
Then everybody, 好香啊，好香，好香，好吃。
Okay, I'm so tired walking to my
Building up an
car
appetite.
now.
There you go, exercising before eating.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
You know.
Hang on, hold it. Gonna set it up.
We also
You
got
guys can
pictures
say
to show.
something first.
Yeah, we have pictures.
Oh,
to
yeah,
show.
okay. Good time to show. Good time
While
to
you
show.
set up, yeah.
Yeah, we can just show maybe a couple
Yeah.
before we go for a traffic update.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What is that?
Stephen
What is that?
Francis, is it? With his
Yes.
team.
Oh, this is the place.
Heritage.
Heritage Corner.
Heritage Corner.
Corner.
Right. Okay, it's in Tampines, right?
Yeah, Tampines Central Community Complex, Block 8668, Tampines Street 83.
Oh, right. Okay,
Yeah,
it's a
that's
new
our-
place, right?
New place.
Opened by our friend Stephen Francis.
Yeah.
Take a look
And
at
his
some of the food.
and his Nonya gang lah.
Nonya.
Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta
Ooh, Kway.
Sorry, hold on. Very late. Hold on.
Okay, we're gonna go for a traffic break, and then when we come back, we will be exclusively on the radio. Okay, Seetoh? On the radio, so don't start eating yet. We'll talk about this new place, Heritage Corner. Okay, Seetoh? When we come back, we'll talk about Heritage Corner, okay?
Okay, I'm. What happened to my?
Okay, stand by. Traffic update.
Alrighty.
1FM 91.3 traffic.
Alrighty, let's take a look at this traffic situation. CTE towards the SLE, a vehicle broken down after Mull Main Road exit. TPE towards the PIE, a vehicle broken down. This is before the KPE exit. On the PIE towards Changi, a vehicle broken down. This is at Jurong Road exit. Please stay within the speed limit. Have everyone buckled up. Be safe as you drive today.
Good morning, you're tuned into The Big Show and The Big Show TV. In just a while on The Big Show TV, Seetoh, together with his lovely wife Pat, will be showing us and describing the flavors to us of the Kong Bak Pao and the prawn noodle soup that they've just gotten from the coffee shop earlier. They'll be eating it out of the boot of their car.
Yes.
But for now, we were talking a little bit about this new place that has just opened in Tampines by a very famous individual, Stephen Francis, and it's called Heritage Corner. Tell us a little bit more about that, Seetoh.
So Stephen Francis, as you know, is I think is some award-winning musician.
Jazz
right?
musician,
FD, you have better words. You have better words to describe them. They've been around.
He's one of the pioneers of live music here in Singapore.
Yeah,
Popular
I've seen him
live
so many times, so many gigs all over the place.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
what happened was that he, he was on semi-retirement mode, and then he talked about he opened a couple of restaurants here and there. So later on, he decided to go back to his roots and his friends' roots. A whole motley crew of semi-retired nonyas and paranakans and babas. And then they went back to the kitchen and did what they love best, cooking. So you've got Richard doing the kway, and then you've got his sister doing the hot stuff, and they got breakfast stuff. It's really good. It is a huge coffee shop in Tampines. I think you guys got the address. You can mention it later.
Yeah.
And they do it live and fresh on the spot. It's really nice. I wrote about them last month, and then bam, they have a whole bunch of regulars now.
Oh, great.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Okay.
And these people are in their 40s, 50s, touching 60s, to turn life around. And this last 100 of their life, they do what they love best still.
Yeah, that's
music
cool.
and art. One of them was a teacher, one of them was some property entrepreneur, and they just go back to football. And they're so happy, just standing there cooking.
Yeah. What I admire about Stephen Francis is that, I mean, not only is he an amazing legend when it comes to music, and very much respected, he is also an amazing cook.
He is an amazing cook.
We can call him a chef, actually, because I mean, we've tried his dim sum and all that the last time around. Amazing.
Yeah, his food is very special.
And where is this place located, Sean?
It's at Tampines Central Community Complex, Block 866A, Tampines Street 83.
All right, everyone.
Heritage Corner.
Go check that out. All right, it's time for us to watch Seetoh eat right now. Okay, keep it right here. We are watching him on The Big Show TV. In the meantime, here's Steve Winwood, Higher Love on The Big Show, 1FM 91.3. Good morning, Singapore.
Seetoh's got his tripod already.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Can you hold this for me?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. I'll hold it for you.
Yeah, hang on,
got it. We've
hold
got
on,
it. We've
hold
got
on.
it.
Everybody try now.
Can you see this little screen? That's where I am.
We can see you.
Gotcha. Okay.
We see you,
Yeah,
yes.
so cozy. So nice and cozy over there.
He's taking his fan out.
Singapore needs climate change. We need 18 degrees. Send this heat to the west.
We need some
they
snow.
They deserve more heat.
You know what we should send you or not, Seetoh? Because I just found out from Michael from Paris Silk that they have a new product over there. It looks like a pair of headphones.
Yes,
so
with the fans, right?
not just fans, it's air conditioning.
Oh,
Yeah, no blades.
oh,
blades.
Yeah.
wow, really?
I've seen it.
I think it's Taurus, if I'm not mistaken, or
Okay,
something like
okay.
that.
It's really
and,
good.
and it's only going for like maybe $175.
You need one of those.
But you're talking
Seetoh.
about 8 hours or more non-stop that you can use it for. So
Yeah.
even if you go hiking or walking or whatever,
Yeah.
It's air conditioning. Are you getting one to walk around with?
I might go and check it out. I mean,
Then we can take you to coffee shops and hawker centers.
exactly.
Yeah,
Join
we gotta
us.
get Glenn one of these.
Yeah.
We got to get Seetoh and Pat one as well.
So my question is, the follow me, you buy or you know, give me one.
Of course, it will be a gift
Tell me
for
for what?
you. lah. It'll
Yeah,
be-
tell me for
I go online shopping and there's so many versions of all these
That's
portable
true.
aircons.
It'll be a gift
So-
for you,
so-
Seetoh.
So
from
Michael,
me to
you
you
know what to
guys.
do lah. Meanwhile, I'm stuck with this one.
Oh, he's got a little fan.
There you go.
Oh God. Let me
Okay,
try
like
to
15
hang it
minutes
around
of
my
food only,
neck.
yeah?
I don't know. Does it work hanging around? Oh, it blows upwards, is it?
It blows towards
Upwards, right? Okay.
my neck and face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Can you
Hear
hear?
your
Can you
mic.
hear the engine? Can you hear the engine?
Little
Can you hear
bit.
the whirl of the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little bit. So okay lah. Okay lah.
It's not too bad,
Okay,
yeah.
now. Wait,
Okay, let's go,
hang
let's
on.
go, let's go.
Don't talk lah.
Then-
Don't talk lah. I'm
oh.
gonna eat without a mask. Hold on.
Yes.
Must have.
Okay, here I am. Oh.
Oh wow,
Kong
there's
bak
the
pao.
Kong bak pao with the big hole.
Oh my
The
goodness.
hole so big. How come the hole so big?
Because the piece of meat is so
There's
big.
one big fatty.
Yeah, I'm not walking down that street.
Look at that.
Glenn.
Oh my, oh my, oh.
Okay, I want that. I can have that for lunch.
Yum, 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 yum.
Just one.
I'm
So,
sure
I
you
mean,
won't stop at one, right?
think
These
so.
kind of.
4 minimum.
They in moments like this, people want to see the cross section. I'll
Yeah.
do the cross section. I'll show you what the cross section looks like. Oh,
There's still just as much meat inside. Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's fat right there. There you
Yeah,
see, that's why it's
yeah.
fatty.
I love it, I love it.
fat.
The fat is all part of
That's
it,
where-
isn't it?
That's where God buried the flavor.
But can you ask them to make me one slightly leaner one?
Rubbish like
You'll
you.
end up with
Not-
no
not
meat
so
in
much
there,
fat.
man.
As you go away. Yeah.
You go and ask W Hotel make for you.
Shang Palace or something.
Shang Palace will be fatty, I'm
It
sure.
will be.
So, flavor. You have to
Flavor,
describe
yeah,
the
come
flavor
on.
now.
Wait, we are going back on air, right?
No, not yet.
No,
It's
not
just
yet.
Facebook, just
Not
Facebook
yet.
Live.
That's
Nice
all
Facebook.
makan.
Yeah, just on the Big Show TV.
Yeah.
For a while.
Of
yeah.
the coffee
This is
one.
Oh,
This is the coffee
wow.
bar.
Oh, it's a little brown bao.
I think I fit the whole thing in my mouth. But.
It's like a little xiao long bao.
Yeah, there you go. Break
open
it.
it.
Oh,
wow.
So it's like a tao. It's like a tosha.
Like a black bean. Is it black bean or red bean? Black bean, is it? Or what bean is it?
Lian Rong, this lotus.
Lotus,
Yeah.
right, okay.
Lotus paste.
Lian Rong
Lotus
with
paste.
coffee powder.
You see, the Americans got their cheese, we got our.
Wow. Ooh,
Oh, look
it's
at
like
that.
mozzarella.
Oh.
It looks amazing.
That
it looks
really
amazing.
that looks really, really good.
So
Wow.
Strong?
Oh.
Is the flavor of the coffee
yeah,
strong?
how strong is the coffee flavor?
He's trying to get his words.
Let me do a National Geographic or Netflix. That accent, I can feel that single source grains coming in from Colombia. Beautiful, lovely. It's roasted, it's sun dried, and they blend into a powder, extracting the accents, and they infused it with Lian Rong.
Lian Rong.
This is so good. This is so good. I never imagined humans could do such things. Okay, pass now.
Pass.
Applause.
Like the Olympics, the diving, Okay, that's it. 10.
10, we hold on.
Gold medal.
Okay, what have I got next?
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
Wow, that was short.
Now it's time to
The
have the prawn.
You know what?
You ordered the Kway Chap as well.
Yes.
Yeah, you ordered Kway Chap as well.
I'll be there.
Yeah, remember he said a little bit of everything?
Yeah.
Oh,
But because I was waiting so long for the prawn noodles, right? I just thought, okay, it was just going to be the prawn noodles. That's the prawn
it
noodles.
is very
That's
clear.
the way
Yeah, it's
supposed
clear.
to
There you
be.
see. No,
noodles.
we're so used to it being, cloudy. But
Cloudy.
No,
this
that's
is
the
so
way
clear.
it's supposed to be.
Nice and clear, yeah.
It's supposed to be. I've never had
it's
this
so
before.
different, huh?
this
yeah.
lingerie soup, can see
Very
here.
different, yeah. Usually it's cloudy because of the
good.
blending, right? He was saying
Yeah.
all the bits.
Prawns are all these measly
Little
little ones,
ones.
Yeah,
the stuff that I grew up with, but these small ones are the tasty
Is
ones.
it deshelled or not? Oh, okay.
It's
It's
deshelled,
deshelled.
yeah, it's deshelled.
Totally.
Okay.
Deshell. You can ask Jean to deshell it for you.
That's why. But she says no.
Yeah, of course, I'm sure. Good
I
for
don't
her.
blame her.
Well done, Jean.
Hey, they got stuff inside.
Oh, yes.
Wait, is that the intestine?
Looks
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say, I love it.
They bought the intestine from the Kway Chap shop or what?
No, this is the prawn noodle, fella.
Okay.
Yeah, no, they
Remember,
will
they-
have
they
all
can
this
put
stuff.
the
The
pig
traditional
tail in
Pork, right?
stores
They
will
put
have all
pork in
this.
it, yeah.
Yeah, you get all this is a separate order. The noodles.
Oh, okay. It does look good.
Oh.
That's factory made. You don't get whoa. You
No,
either
I just-
undercook or overcook the noodles. I tell you what's good. Because I'm eating it here on the spot. If you're eating it back in the on location next time,
Yeah.
you should let the noodles sit a little bit longer. Otherwise, you still taste the factoriness.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let the alkali
Okay.
or the starch in the noodles release a little bit of that starch and alkali into the soup, and then you do this.
Eat 'em in. Well,
Words escape me. This whole sensation, eating in a car park, under a tree, and then with the hawker center behind me and people selling things around me. Yeah, I want to sing the Singapore song ahead of time. This
Damn, now I'm hungry. Really
I was hungry for
I'm watching him eat this, and it really takes me back to my childhood days when we used to be able to get Hokkien
and then you
prawn
got-
mee like this.
bee-hoon mee,
Yeah.
two sensations.
It
in
looks
one
like a
go.
huge portion as well.
But I mean, like all prawn noodles, it also comes dry version, right? You can order either or, and then it'll come with the soup on the
This
side.
is the original.
That's the
version.
original
Dry version is a new iteration.
Oh, really?
Like,
Okay.
50,
Okay.
70 years old, but this is the original version. You can also find it in China.
China.
Oh.
China.
China. Wait, one more soup and then I go for the other one.
2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Trump says.
Yeah.
Not China, but China.
China.
Wait, this one. Oh,
I'm
man.
waiting to see the kway chap, man.
This is what?
See now.
You gotta
This is
tilt
kway chap.
it.
This is
Need to
kway
tilt
chap.
it. Need to
Wait,
tilt it.
kway chap.
Kway Chap.
Yeah, it comes with garnishes and everything.
Oh, yes.
So nice. The presentation.
So nice.
Hot lah, why
Good
ya?
plating. Good plating.
It looks clean also. I like that.
Wow, then the kueh below.
What kway is that?
The
Oh, it's
kway
like
teow.
Where to
the
start?
kway teow. Right.
Yeah.
The
When you look at the
broad
kway chap,
Kway.
when you look at the kway chap with all the intestines and skin and tau kwa, egg and lean fatty pork and the kueh and the coriander and all that and the tau pork, it makes you think about that famous question. Life is all about decisions. Where I'm gonna start? Where am I? Tell me how I'm gonna.
First world problems, man.
1 minute.
Wow.
Oh,
1
wow.
minute. A lot of time to eat.
How much innards can I get in my innards?
The kueh. Oh,
There you go.
That's like a really thick kway teow, right? That's all it is, right?
exactly. Like a rice pasta sheet lah.
Yeah.
Like a lasagna sheet.
Oh, wow.
You
Last
go to a hae mee stall, you can take kway teow mee or mee bee-hoon or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever go to a pasta restaurant, Italians, and say, I want fettuccine with macaroni.
A mix of a mix of
I'm gonna show
vermicelli.
you the
and-
door, no? I'm gonna show you the door.
That
no?
is true, yeah.
Plus, macaroni is
Oh,
not
yeah.
even pasta. It's
No,
not
no, it's
officially.
not.
Yeah.
Officially, it's not.
Stand by.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna come up for another break.
Last one.
Sam Smith, stay with me right here on The Big Show. Stay with us right here on The Big Show, the only breakfast show worth listening to. And every Friday we have the one and only KF Seetoh with us, and he is eating out of the boot of his car right now. Some of the most yummy dishes from Shin Hui Coffee Shop, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Sheng Hui Coffee Shop down
Sims.
at Sims Vista. He had Kong Bak Pao, coffee pao,
Prawn noodles.
noodles,
soup.
all right, with a clear soup,
soup.
you know, and everything in it. And now, speaking of everything in it, you know, he's having Kway Chap.
Wow.
Exactly. I mean, a little comforting meal like this, however simple, can please a lot of people. You go through a bad day and then you go back, you eat something simple, like a pack of even a chap chai peng or nasi lemak, it pleases you. It makes people happy.
Yes.
It doesn't take a lot to be happy, people, I tell you this. Which reminds me, I got to mention this. We are on air, right?
Yes.
On air,
Yes.
Yes.
Makansutra again is doing a giveaway, makan giveaway.
Okay.
To anybody who needs a meal. So this afternoon from 4 to 6 o'clock, 5:59 exactly, we will be cooking, buying food from our hawkers at Gluttons Bay to give out to anyone who needs a meal.
Okay.
No questions asked.
Okay.
Some people, they just try to save a meal a day.
Yeah.
Skip a meal a day just to get by. Don't do that. Come down, we'll give you a meal. Or tell a friend or tell somebody who needs that meal, come down.
Oh, wow.
I only ask that you bring your own plastic bags.
Okay. Only carrier
they will
bags,
put it in
right?
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just your carrier, reusable carrier bags.
Okay.
Come down, just take. We got halal and no pork, no lard dishes coming out from 4
To
o'clock.
6,
Gluttons
okay.
Bay, right next to the Esplanade. Come down. Our hawkers are happy to do so also. Although Gluttons Bay now is closed, but opens only from Friday to Sundays. Hang Cheng is no good, but when you ask my hawkers to give, they don't bat an eye.
Amazing.
Nice.
Good.
Well done. We'll share it on our socials as well.
To all the hawkers at Gluttons Bay, I love you. I
Well
do
done.
what I do to promote culture, and I champion you guys. I love you guys.
That's awesome. That's
Awesome.
awesome.
Okay.
Well done,
yeah.
Seetoh.
Okay. Well done,
Yeah,
Seetoh.
consistently giving back. Fantastic. That's why we love you and we love your hawkers at Gluttons Bay as well. Keep it up, Seetoh. And okay, so it's almost time for us to go.
Say goodbye.
Seetoh, anything else you would like to update your fans about?
Yes, I will remind everybody again. I mean, this heightened alert phase 2 is going to last till August, and I know the authorities are going around promoting takeaways. I want to mention again, while there are a lot of popular takeaway ones, there are also other popular ones. I put a post last week, and I'm reminding everybody again. Look around. There are other posts. There are other sites around. They do bulk buys. Some of these delivery apps, they don't charge the hawkers. Some charge 20%. The famous ones charge 20 to 35%, which many hawkers, in fact, almost all the hawkers cannot afford to give. They just give up their profits just to clear stock. That's how I read it. But there's even one. It's called Milk Run. They are a social enterprise. They take nothing from the hawkers, and you know what? They take only like 25 cents or 50 cents from the rider because they want to give back more to the rider.
Wow.
Their model is social enterprise.
Nice.
Right.
That's fantastic.
Very nice.
Yep. Angel did share your post last week.
Yes, on our Big Show page.
Thank you, my darling. I read that. Thank you. Remind people there are way more than that. So yes, the hawkers. If you don't want to go to the hawker centers, because now it's very leceh, it's all boarded up. You got to scan in and out. Go and tap out from them and look at all these other low profit, low margin. Low commission or no commission delivery platforms.
Okay.
Thanks, Seetoh. We'll also share that you're doing the giveaway from 4 to 6 at Gluttons Bay on our Facebook page. Yeah, we'll share that.
And we'll
We
be
will.
doing another one next week at another hawker center or another coffee shop location. And stay tuned for that. I'll post it on our social media.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Thank you so
Great,
much,
Seetoh.
Seetoh, for
Thank
everything
you
that you
so
do.
much, Seetoh, and we love you and we love Pat. Thank you so
We
much.
love Pat.
Have a
Bye,
great
Pat. Bye,
weekend.
Pat. Thank you, everybody. Here's Pat.
All right.
Guys, next week again.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Take care,
Okay.
Seetoh. Have a wonderful weekend.
Bye-bye.
All right. Up next, headline news and sports right here on The Big Show.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
That was fantastic.
That was
so if you have
fantastic.
anyone that's in need for a meal, remember 4 to 6 at
Yeah.
Gluttons Bay.
I didn't even know you could find anywhere with clear soup Hokkien prawn noodles.
Yeah.
See, this fella's still
I
dreaming
know,
about
right?
that.
Like, I'm talking about like
You should go
social
down.
enterprise
I wanna
stuff,
go
and he's
down.
talking
Yeah, I
about
wanna go
prawn
down.
Did
You
noodles.
you
go
read-
down and get it.
Do you read some of the comments?
I
Them are
did.
saying, FD, stop drooling.
Yeah, yeah.
Say,
that's-
FD, we can see your face.
yeah, it's like wow. It took me back to sitting in Hokkien Street with my dad and my mom, and I was like 7 years old,
Wow.
you know, and it was just awesome.
You should definitely go down in Tapao if that's the case.
I really
Yeah,
want to
for
go and
sure.
top out
Yeah,
this.
you should.
This
You
is
should.
so good.
I'm surprised,
So
you know.
good.
Choa Chu Kang doesn't have a coffee shop that sells this.
No, we don't. No, we have the cloudy prawn noodles. Yes,
Yeah.
we do, but not that. Not the
Tell
clear
the fleur
soup.
lah.
The fleur.
The fleur.
Yeah,
Teach him how to make.
Spelled
To-
F-L-E-R in case
to
you don't
not
know.
have-
No, I'll tell him. I'll tell him go and open another one in Choa Chu Kang
Or you tell the Chua Chu Kang guy to do more and not blend.
and not blend. Yes.
Tell him to
Wow.
clear up the soup a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
You
think
sieve
FD
it or
invest
something.
lah. Once or what.
Yum.
Okay, coming up, we will reveal the winning song for Free for All Friday. And of course, to do that will be our returning officer, Anjali, because she's tabulating the votes as we speak. All right, please share the video. Bye.
Bye bye.